Yes. I thought I would just take the mic here. Good afternoon, and it's a pleasure to be with you here with all these great sports people and those lovers of sports. You know, a baby first starts playing, then starts speaking. Even before it could recognize people and start speaking, every child starts playing. So sports is the first and foremost expression of life. I would say sports is the purest expression of life. In this sense, honoring sports is honoring our own source, our own life. And today, when the corruption or unethical behavior has infiltrated to this level of sports, it's high. Every village around the world have some or other form of sports. And the whole life need to be taken sportive. If we don't take life sportive, we know depression is going to take over our lives. And today that's one of the biggest issues in the world. People are depressed, are engaging in violence. The way to remedy these things is engage them in creative sports, active sports, not just those you sit on the computer and have that stimulation from computer, but in real life games would be a very, very, very important thing to do to keep the health of our society. Whether it's politics, economics, music, arts, or sports, there is one aim of all these avenues, or even religion or ethics, that is to bring happiness to society, happiness to individual, to create happiness in our environment. And sports is a very, very important tool to create that happiness, create well-being, create harmony. When we are ridden with so many conflicts around the world, sports could be something that could bring people together. If this very important aspect of our life is infested with unethical behaviors, it is a matter of big concern. Don't you think so? I think we all agree on this, right? So it's high time we take note of it. I'm very glad that very prominent people of Europe and the whole world have formed a think tank here together and will guide the field of sports and encourage and enthuse people to walk the path of ethics. You don't want others to do to you. The bottom line is, you don't want to be cheated. To do to you, you should not do to others, is the baseline of ethics. And in sports, when people are watching something to uplift their spirit, they believe in it, they have faith in it, because this is a religion of modern days. It's something that brings their spirit up. Religion is which gives hope and uplifts one's spirit. And that's what is sports today. And when young people are watching sports, they want to believe what they say is correct. And they don't like to see that they are being cheated, there is match fixing from back door. Actually, though these unethical things are very few, they are more highlighted in the media. As we were earlier discussing, there are sincere players on this planet, all though are very few, but their attention is there in the media and also in the public. In a way, it is good so that we can correct even those few 5-10% of the wrong that's happening. Coming back to the ethics, We all need to think, what is that we can do to fix this? What is that we can do to encourage more and more youth to engage actively in sports, especially in conflict regions, where there is conflict in Africa, Europe, for various reasons. It could be socio-economic, it could be religious, it could be community, ethnicity, language. In all these situations, sports can play a major role in uniting the hearts and minds of people. And for the players of sports, we need to take care of their mental, physical, emotional well-being as well. Here, yoga, meditation, breathing exercises, and encouragement of scientific temper can all help a person to sustain their energy. There is an issue of competition among the players. In the run for competition, there is a lot of anxiety, uncertainty, fear of failures. Though they are on the screen and people are watching and clapping their hand, but you just take a keen look at them, look at their faces. They don't look exuberant, joyful, happy. And it is our responsibility to bring that much needed happiness. Not just they bring happiness to people who are watching, but to the players themselves, instilling in them a sense of ease, a sense of comfort, a sense of understanding. Sports is sports, whether you win or lose, still you gain. I usually tell this athletics, you have only two options. Either you win or you make others win. So when you make others win, you should be happy. So with this attitude, when sportsmen and women take their life on, there'll be very little stress, and they don't need to go into all those drugs and doping and all those things that you hear around. In India, in the ancient days, they always said that life is a game. Life is a leela. Don't take it too seriously. So have fun in life, enjoy life. Failures or success, treat them equally. When you fail, that's a stepping stone for success. When you succeed, that is something for you to think about how others feel when the others fail. I once asked a boy, he lost a race and he was upset. And he said, so I lost my race. I told him, look, you lost the race, but your friend has won, no? The person who has won, isn't he your friend? He said, yes. See, are you not happy that your friend has won? And I told him, see, suppose you have won this game, you have won the race, running race, and your friends are unhappy that you won it. Do you like it? He said, no. Then why are you unhappy? Because somebody else won. It made them think differently. That one question, that boy said, I never thought like that before. Obviously, I don't like my friends to be unhappy if I win the game. So in a game, somebody is going to win. But that somebody's win should be a celebration for everybody. If that is not the spirit, it's not a game, it's just war. It's just business. So this infusing this sense of game, or the spirit of win-win situation, or spirit of uplifting human consciousness. Uplifting human consciousness. If that is not there, then we are missing something basic in the games. It's as good as betting, for a tender, a business tender. The sports has this special arena or dimension that you can be happy just by playing, not the result, not minding the result. The result is immaterial. The process is very important, how well you have played your role, your act. Same with movies, in dramas, whether you are a villain or a hero, who wins is immaterial. Whether you have played your role perfect makes a movie the best movie. And similarly, in games, your participation is most important rather than the end result of a game. If we can bring this message loud and clear to youngsters, I think most of our soccer games around the world will have less and less violence, less and less problems, and less work for the police and police forces, world over. Somehow the feverishness of winning has gripped the arena of sports, which has been the cause of disturbances world over. It even between countries, when one country wins, the other country gets so upset and they start, there is ruckus, riots. These sort of things can be avoided if the true essence of sports is brought to light, which is to bring people together and uplift the spirit and unite the world towards much happier society. With these few words, I once again congratulate all of you, those who have been putting your heart and soul in this field and doing so much in this field of sports. And may truth prevail, and may happiness be the language of tomorrow and today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sri Ravi Shankar, for your inspiring words. And I promise, next time I lose, I'll try to be happy for my opponent. I promise. I can't promise it'll happen right away, but I will do my best. Thank you so much.